Hey, this is Magic Flying Potato doing a free-to-keep game called Railway Empire. So yeah, it's free to keep as long as you get it before September 17th. After September 17th, it is no longer free to keep. You'll have to pay for it. What free to keep means is you go in, you say you want the game, and it's yours to download, yours to play for free. For as long as you want. It's not a once the September 17 comes up, you're no longer able to play it. You're able to play it forever once you get it between those dates. After that date, you have to pay for it. So what the game is, it's a railway empire. You build your empire with railroads in the United States. They do have add-ons for the game. They got Mexico, the Great Lakes, the Andes, Great Britain and Ireland, Germany, France, Australia, Northern Europe. The different options for gameplay is you could do the campaign, which you start out here in the Midwest in 1863 or 2 or something like that. I've actually played a little bit. I forget what date that actually started at with. And then you, as you progress, you unlock the different regions of the United States. They also have scenarios where you can play the different areas at different difficulty levels. Like this is medium for the cattle drive. They got a Midwest one, the automobile, which is hard, which takes place in 1910. The Northwest, which you could either do the 1870 or the 1910. So they got different years as well. Then you got the free mode, which you could play anywhere over here in the States, and they all start with 1830 and go to the 1930s. So 100 years of building the railroad, as you progress. Sandbox mode, pretty much probably the same as free mode. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick look at it.
Yes, and I've seen you've blown almost all of your seed capital. I don't want to be like that. So I'm giving you a little cash injection, but be more careful from now on.
All right, so as you can see, I've been spending way too much money probably building this railroad and not making enough, so they actually gave me a loan. But yeah, you start off here in the Midwest, and you start off with a tutorial. Tutorial is pretty simple. The controls of the game, very easy to learn. WASD, the WADs for moving up, down, left, right. Spinning the map is QE. And then zooming in, zooming out is just rolling your mouse button up and down. Again, like I said, they do have a tutorial which helps you learn the very basics of it. Every now and then they'll come out with a newspaper for the news of that time. So right here it says the populace does not want to go to war for the Civil War. But up here you got your options, tips and tricks, task. So when you do the game, you do have tasks you want to try to complete or to shoot for while playing, at least in the campaign mode. So tips and tricks, more hints and stuff, gamepad, support. Here's your company, everything you need to know about it. Reports, competitors, bank activities, research and trains. You could research and upgrade types of trains and different things on the trains. Same with your companies. Build your company and build new construction and different technologies for that time. You get a look at what the engines look the trains look like. Like this one is the Philadelphia 060, which was around in 1863. And then as you continue on, you unlock them or research them, and then you'll be able to use them and see them. Again, I just started, so can't really do it. And then, yeah, so what your main objective is to build train lines to connect the Old West cities to one another, as well as connecting them to areas of farming and resources, so that goods can get delivered to the cities. You want your cities to grow. So it's a city builder, but it's a city builder that is centered around the railroad system. Unlike other city builders, which is based around building a city and stuff like this. This is all about, making the train tracks and connecting them. It's a management, supply, demand type game. Get you thinking differently than other games. So, yeah, I tend to like games like this every now and then. Take a break from doing things I have been doing and sitting down and just kind of thinking differently on how to do stuff. And that's what these type of games are great for. So, what do we got here? Just trying to give you some things that I was looking at. So, if we come down here, I know I was trying to connect Denver. Well, actually, all right, so this is an older save. Earlier I connected these cities down here. Let's see, so we go over to the task manager, connect Omaha to Cheyenne, which is right here. There's Cheyenne, and Omaha is right here. So, I already got the trail line going from Omaha to Norfolk, Norfolk to North Platte, and then from there I want to connect it to Cheyenne. But on the way, probably end up making a couple of stops at these different resource areas. This way, because if you don't connect these, then they won't get the resources to the different cities. So what you need to do is pretty much construct a new building, small train station. I'll put a small train station over here in Cheyenne. You also got to kind of think about where you want to go with it afterwards. So, like, I definitely want to connect to Denver. Maybe in through here or up around these mountains for Casper, Rock Springs. So, yeah, when you place your station, you kind of zoom in, and that green area is where you can place it. Doesn't really matter where you place it within the city. The city will readjust to the track. So say I want to put the station right here in the middle. As you can see, the city actually kind of changed the build around it. And then once you place that down, you want to go ahead and start placing your track down. And again, kind of thinking how you want the train to run. Because the amount of track you put down costs money. So you kind of want the most direct route, but you also want to make it so it does stop at different places. So you could, I could run it straight through like this. And it's the cheapest. That will cost, that's 207 miles, which will cost $151,000. If you want to do it, you go ahead and click build and pay. If you don't, if you want to do something else, like say I want to run it through, kind of bring it up here and then over here, and you just can't make tight turns on the train. So delete that route. But like, so in order for these places to get tracks put in, you do need to make small stations. So you can zoom in and rotate the station around so I can kind of point it to where I want it to go. Kind of like that. And re-angle this one like this. And now, again, that costs money as well. and then we'll connect the tracks to Jenkins Quarry, and that's 49,000. And you can't like keep continue on and seeing what the other portions of the track will cost, like the total cost. So this is 49,000 just to connect that. Connect those two is 12,000. And then I want to finally connect the track. Where are we going? Up the North Platte. Just like that. And that's 64,000. So it's probably more than what it was originally, because I did connect it through these other two areas. And then every now and then they give you tutorials like this, so you can actually see what it says. Alright, so see, this is something I didn't know. So you could actually lay the track down and drag it around like this. And you can see the degree of the track angle up and down hills. So it's a 1%. And also the miles and cost. So right here it's 100 miles, 64,000. Now if I do something like that, as you can see, the track price does go up. So this is like right here at 0% grade. This is still 1%, but the price has gone up because I added 6 more miles to the track. I mean, I could bring it all the way down here if I wanted to and go around here and so yeah, once you figure out where you want it, then you go ahead and pay for it. And then once you do that,
politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods. As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne. Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
see, like right here, I'm not really sure what they want me to build. I guess those are the two areas that they want me to put the And you don't have to connect the railroad to, like, loop it around just yet. You can actually just do it like that. And then, we'll go ahead and add a new train. By doing that, buying it, and then setting the rail line. So we're going to go from Cheyenne to pork chopping, cook chopping, pork chopping, cook chopping to brown preserve. And that shows you the path that it will take.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You
There's
can
the
see
train
how
right there.
well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.
And you get, if you want, you could actually ride in the train and get the different views. Track view. Looking back, you can look left and right. And then out the engineer view. And then as you stop to pick up supplies, they will add train cars to your train. Or not. Yeah, see, I got 2 wood cars at it. Another one. So depending on the demand of your goods for the city, wow, they're adding on a lot of stuff. Alright, so they automatically turn the train around. So yeah, so you could actually see like the overhead view of the train, or if you want, you could do the view I just did. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game to play. It's definitely let you relax and get you thinking. So hey, if it's something that you like or might want to try, hey, it's free. It's on Epic Games right now. So go over to Epic Games and sign up for a free account if you don't have it. If you do have it, just go over to the weekly deals and you'll see this game on the weekly deal. Just go ahead and down at the bottom it'll say buy it, but it's like free, so you're not buying it. You're just purchasing the game for free from them. They'll send you a receipt saying that the game is free and everything. And again, it's free for you to keep forever. So hey, why not give it a try? If you like it, you can continue playing it. If you don't like it, you can delete it, but you'll still have the game there in your Epic game account, and it will stay there forever. And it will, if you want to download it again sometime, it's free. It's yours. It's yours. So yeah, something to check out. Give it a try. I'll go ahead and put the information down below, a little bit further down. But yeah, once again, this is Magic Flying Potato doing a free to keep game review thing, I guess, something like that. Haven't done one in a while. I think I did one last week. I used to do a lot more of these, but haven't been since Grounded came out. But once again, Magic Flying Potato, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know if you get the game and what you think of it. Yeah, so have a great weekend. This is Magic Flying Potato, and I am out.